Hey guys, what's up? I hope you're all having a great day, and of course, as always, welcome back to another Disney Cars review. Today we have a custom of the Australian racer Frosty's crew chief. But before we get into the review of this awesome custom car, I want to thank the person who made it. So thank you so much, CarsNStuff, for making this custom. I definitely recommend buying from him because he does a variety of customs. You think it, he can probably do it. He's always up for the challenge. So his contact details will be in the description below if you want to contact him. You can email him, maybe inquiring about a custom he might be able to do, or you can check out his eBay store because he does sell some of his customs on eBay along with typical Mattel and Disney Store Cars products. So A++ seller. I definitely recommend him. And now let's dive right into the review of this awesome character right here who didn't actually appear in the movie, but we can assume that he does exist in the Cars universe. So to give you guys some background on this character and Frosty in general, if you guys don't know much about him, so Frosty is based on the real life Mark Frosty in quotes Winterbottom. He's an Australian racer, and you guys kind of know how Jeff Gorvette was replaced in different international versions of Cars too. So for example, kind of not going along with the example of Australia right now, for the Chinese version of Cars 2, Long Gay replaced Jeff Gorvette in only a couple scenes, or maybe it was only one scene, but basically it was an attempt for localization, which basically means to appeal more to that audience in that local area, but really it's not local. I mean, it's kind of like a whole country because, you know, Jeff Gorvette, he's an American racer, and so people in other countries may not recognize him as well, but if you implement a racer that they know in that movie, then it's definitely better, it's more appealing. So I'm really glad that they did that, and Frosty, based on Mark Winterbottom, is an example of that. So he appeared in the Australian version of Cars 2. Now, he didn't really appear in any races though. It was just a couple scenes, probably only one at the Tokyo party. But now, of course, since every racer has a crew chief, we can definitely assume that he has a crew chief. So here he is. Mattel never made him, but Mattel did make a lot of Frosties. 5 versions to be exact. You have the regular version right here. After that was silver, I believe. And then neon. And then ice right here, which I think is my favorite. And then most recently, the carbon version of Frosty. I haven't actually reviewed this one just yet, but I will in the near future. He looks really awesome, so I cannot wait to unbox him. So you guys know how in my reviews of custom cars, I usually ask you guys to give me a name for the custom character because typically they don't already have names and we end up just calling them Yellow Pickup Truck Race Fan or whatever. Well, CarsNStuff actually names all of his customs in advance, which I think is amazing. It really gives more of a story, more of a personality to the characters rather than, like I said, just saying something very generic. So CarsNStuff named this guy Lukas Heist. I think that's an awesome name. I'm definitely going to call him that over Frosty's crew chief. So now let's take an in-depth look at Lukas here. So it's pretty obvious that he's definitely an SUV model of some sort. Mattel has released quite a few SUV models in the past, like Richard Clayton Kensington, the Octane Game crew chief from Cars 1. We'll probably have a new crew chief for Octane Game for Cars 3. And there's Charlie Cargo. I'm pretty sure, at least my best guess, is that CarsNStuff used Charlie Cargo to make Lukas Heist because they have the same license plate numbers, which is 65F83. I cannot read the text above it, it's too small. And also the bases are the same. It looks like he actually used an original 2010 Charlie Cargo, which is awesome, because this right here is an original 2010 Charlie Cargo. Even though it was just released in 2017, I do not have one of those loose and unboxed because I already have the 2010 version loose and unboxed. Looks like the headset's coming off a little bit, but I probably can re-glue it without a problem. I mean, look at my Octane Game Crew Chief. I mean, his headset's coming off there a little bit too, so not a big deal at all. So, what else is there to talk about him? Of course, we have the decals on the side here. The World Grand Prix with the Australian flag emblem there. Of course, all the crew chiefs have that decal. It's kind of like a mandatory thing, I think, with all the crew chiefs. So, for example, here you have Brian Gierlewski, who I'd like to mention didn't even appear in Cars 2, so that definitely justifies Lukas Heist here. Another example being Austin Littleton. So, just a couple examples of that decal. Now, I just love his similarities to Frosty, because of course it's meant to be that way. The crew chiefs are supposed to resemble the racers a lot because they are a unified team. So you can see that black dividing line between the blue and yellow. That is on Frosty right here, as you can see right there, which I love that. And you do have the 2 stars on the roof, another matching feature that I really do like. Very, very nice. Awesome. They look great together, by the way, as you can see. I don't really think there were any other things that CarsNStuff could do, possibly, to make him more accurate to what would have been the Frosty crew chief. At least in my opinion. Let me know what you guys think down below, but I really like this custom. One of my favorite customs I do have in my possession. So that's pretty much all for my review of Lukas Heist. And I just wanted to reiterate and really stress that Lukas Heist is completely original from CarsNStuff. He did not go off of any concept art to make his design at all. It was completely in his mind. So I find that really, really amazing, and that's why, or at least one of the reasons why I really recommend him as a seller of customs and also typical Mattel and Disney Store releases as well. So thank you guys very much for watching. I really do appreciate your support, your viewership, your likes, your comments, etc., etc. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm sorry I did not get the Daniel Suarez review out on Saturday. I was busy, I had to work, and that's just the way it went. Went the way it had to, the way it was always going to. So hopefully I'll be able to do that this Saturday, and then everything will just be pushed back by 1 week. So hopefully you guys can understand that. Anyways, guys, let me know in the comment section below which Cars 2 World Grand Prix crew chief is your favorite. Here they all are together, except for the combined force of Mater, Sarge, Fillmore, Luigi, and Guido for Lightning McQueen. We won't count those in this poll. My favorites are probably Lucas, Autobahn, and Bruce Boxman here. So let me know your thoughts on that question in the comment section below. I will see you guys next time for another video. Bye now!